Welcome.
Oi, oi, how you doing, folks? That's right. It is round two. It is round two indeed. Part two. Round, part. Either way, doesn't matter. Number two of the very first Conflux raid train. Obviously, I'm sure you understand, folks. We were trying to... There are, anyone's not aware, there are 14 council members. So trying to get all of us, and the rest of them are real adults with real adulting responsibilities, unlike myself, all of us on the same day, at the same time, organised to that. I'm staggered and honoured. We've got 6 of us back to back on both days. How you doing, folks? Sween, rocking out. Ryan, how you doing, bro? You alright? All the cool kids up to, I don't know. You tell me, sir. You would have more idea than I would, I'm sure. Scotty, it is time. It is time. And if it was a fight between Team 1 and Team 2, I don't know who would win. And when I say fight, I just mean like a competition. I don't mean a fight. Or we can talk about that if you want. So myself and Sleight of Game on both days. So really, you can't count us. We kind of cancel each other out. So today is Tuba, Ben, Joel, and Scotty. And yesterday, obviously, was Maleggio, Coptimus, Mr. Wrong, and Steph. I can't compare those two groups of people. Honestly, it's not both equally stellar and upstanding citizens. Fist fight stream. I think Twitch would not allow that, Sween. I look forward to, Sween. I hope there's a future where when we're all plugged into the Matrix and like, you know, video games and social media and VR and life, it's all just like one thing. And they have like basically a mixed martial arts game, and you can just go to mixed martial arts fights of just actual people. I guess you're not taking real damage in the real world, but they have to make it so it. Yeah, Twitch UFC. I'll step in there, Sweet. I can't say I'm going to beat anybody, but I will. Yeah, I'll get in there, 100%. But unfortunately, if I just go, hey, bro. And he goes, yeah, what? And he comes in and I'll just punch him live on stream. He's not going to appreciate that. Yeah, let's not do that. Conflux Fight Club. Oh my God. That'd be so fantastic if we could do that. But I feel like we're a while away from that. I intend to be alive when that comes around, you know. It's definitely a long time away, but it's not. I think it's not as long as you think, if that makes sense. People think that's hundreds of years away. No. It's we're talking decades. But yeah, I think we'll still be around when it's kicking off. And all the time that I'm alive, at least, the Conflux will be. I will be there, helping it tick over. Coptimus Crime did make a joke about it when we were in one of our meetings. He was like, "Oh, it's going to go the way of MySpace before too long," and I was like, "It might for you, Coptimus, but I alone, if necessary, shall remain." That's my intention, certainly. So, how you doing today, folks? I hope you're well. I should punch myself on the face. Yeah, that look. There's no fairer fight, Scotty, is there, than fighting yourself? And in philosophical sense, there's no more just or important fight than to defeat yourself. But yeah, if you could have just like a clone, a literal clone of yourself, I mean, you're gonna win, aren't you? You're also gonna lose. But yeah, that's like the literal fairest, because obviously, you know, everybody knows with boxing or mixed martial arts, so, you know, you have weight classes. You fight someone who weighs the same as you. You know, they might be taller than you, but you might be stockier than them. You know, that's how they do it, by weight classes. Yeah, that's the first rule, indeed, Squish. It's all right. No, not many people here, so it's fine. No, don't do that, Ryan. It's fine. It's just it was just the four of us. It's fine. Yay, Gav. How you doing, Gav? You all right? What's going on, buddy? How have you been? Are you all right? How's streaming going? Oh, I don't worry about that. Maybe that's not important. How's your life? Is your life all right? Mrs. all right? Everything work all right? But of course, I'm obviously obsessed with streaming, so I would like to know. Yeah, have you been on Twitch at all, apart from stopping in, or have you just been I'm trying to remember. You were on Facebook, weren't you? Not YouTube, right? Or did you? Oh, I can't remember. Remind me, dude. You did a bit of Facebook, then you did a bit of YouTube. I can't remember. You're on Facebook. There is. I think it might be someone else who was telling me about YouTube then. Yeah, excellent, dude. Yeah, why not? Why not? Different audience, but that's the thing. It's in anything, isn't it? It's I don't know. The vibe I might get on Facebook is there's probably more people there. Well, yeah, of course there's more people on Facebook, but there's probably like less people specifically looking for like streaming. When I still use Facebook, I remember you just be scrolling through your feed and then live streams would just pop up. So I wonder if like a lot of people are just like, oh, yeah, I'll watch that for a minute. I don't know. Been doing karate. Oh, excellent, dude. Is that new, or was that something you've always done and you've like got back? I expect you probably weren't doing it over the lockdown, were you? Oh, excellent. Yes, Scotty might be joining us because I don't know what I'm really doing here for the next hour and 45 minutes. Aside from not shutting up and also trying to stay warm and also drinking a cup of tea, I have no plans for the next hour and 45 minutes. So yeah, Scotty might be coming, joining us on voice. I don't even know what we're going to talk about. It doesn't matter. It's my friend Scotty. So yeah, feel free, Scotty. Absolutely, come on over. We're literally not doing anything. We're just hanging out, just prioritizing chat, and that's what we're going to do. That. So yeah, probably throw out a quick thank you to FP Trembala 2 for the follow. Now, are they a real person? Are they? That's a question, isn't it? I mean, Twitch hasn't instantly their account. I don't know. I think they followed Cop as well last night. But anyway, oh, excellent. Nice one, Gav. Sorry, to compete in the World Championships? Bro, you got some talent then. You've been training for a year and you've got to take it back in the World Champ. Good on you, sir. Bloody good on you. My God. Well, here we are, hoping you win. It is indeed the Streets of Raid. The Raid of Squidge. How you doing, Squidge? Thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sphinx, for the hydration. Let me do that. I've got my tea here, but I won't. That's still very hot. I was kind of half expecting this raid. Well, in fact, I was told. Yeah, sorry, Squidge. I didn't mean to like come in on your stream and just kind of derail things. I didn't derail things. You guys are having a nice thing, and I'm just like, oh, look, it's me. I didn't mean to. I did not mean to do that at all. I just saw. I was getting ready, and I was like, oh God. Young Squidge is streaming. How crazy! It's been a while. Let me just pop in and just like see or hear her. Which sounds weird. It's not like that. How you doing, Squidge? Playing some Final Fantasy VII? Yeah. Anyone that's a no Squidge, or some know her by her pen name of LL McRae. Publishers be weird like that. She's like, I just want to use my name. But your name's weird. And she's like, it's my name. Leave me alone. I would buy a book written by Squidge. Definitely. But it is what it is. Akuma. Garuda. How you doing, folks? Welcome on in. Yeah, Squid's playing some Final Fantasy 7. She got a hankering for it. And she's going to Five Guys later. And I was like, that doesn't even exist in the UK. She's like, yes, it does. In some places it does. And I'm like, I've never been to these places. Very excited about it. I'm going to look some pictures up in a minute. And we'll drool over it. And she said she's going to take some pictures. No pressure, Squid. And so you might not want to be like, taking... You know, when you've got a lovely burger in front of you, don't want to... You might not want to be taking a picture of it. You might want to like just eat it. So don't worry about that. Excellent. I was just... Yeah, no, it's... oh, bless you. Bless you, Squid. I seem to have this weird habit sometimes if I do make someone's stream, I'll just pop in there. I'm just like, oh, hello, it's me. And it's like, I don't... that's not the vibe I'm trying to put across. You know what I mean? I'm quite enthusiastic, aren't I? But yeah, I was just like, oh my god, Squidge is streaming. Just because, yeah, you know, rarely have I seen, you know, you don't stream as often as myself and others do. That's all. That's all, Squidge. Excellent. Yeah, oh, there we go. Excellent. Perfect. Perfect. Well, thank you. What's going on, Malejo? Damn. All right. Okay. Is that the way it goes, Malejo? You want to play, you want to play a different game, bro? It looks fun, but it's got to be better games. I know, like, Buck is, like, massively into it. I know Danny of the Internet's massively into it. Who else is massively into it? I think Lily's played it quite a lot. Yeah, Lily has. Yeah, Lily's played it a lot. And I can see the appeal of it. But the only problem with playing with a multiplayer game, an online multiplayer game with other people, is some of them might be kids. And actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Because we know kids. We've got kids in this community who are good kids. And I assume they're not butthurt. Yeah, no, I'll never do that. I'll tell you this. I don't know if you know anything about Dark Souls, Malejo. Actually, no, you've played it, haven't you? You know when people like invade you? I'm terrible at PvP Dark Souls. And I'm like, I'll get scared. Someone invades my game. But I just get on and fight them. And yeah, I'll probably like lose 70, 80% of the time. But I'm not... This is, you know, I'm not a little bitch. I might lack skills. I might lack, you know, finesse. I might lack that shine. But don't... Come on, folks. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't be a bitch. Anyway. So I'm sorry to hear that, Malejo. I hope there's something you can do about that. That is very annoying. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, is it good? I only know the name Five Guys. I've never actually seen it. So I wonder if they're going to find some examples. And it's a franchise, obviously. So whatever the Five Guys that Squidge is having later tonight, it's going to be different, isn't it, than, say, Five Guys that Ryan or Garuda would grab. Garuda said he might even be getting it himself today. Oh. There we go, Malejo. That's Squidge. Wonderful Squidge. She doesn't stream that often. So if you see that she is, pop in and say hello. She's got a lovely voice. I'm sure all of her friends and viewers will agree with that. I hope you... Yeah, I mean... maybe because some of the voice I hear the most is my own. Maybe it's just comparative. Don't be ashamed. But yes, Malejo is one of my very close friends, Squidge. He's what I don't want to be presumptuous enough to say he's my favorite streamer. He's definitely up there. I don't say that lightly, and definitely one of the funniest people I know. Malejo, the Malegend. That's the thing. If you're playing a video game and you want it to be easy, then I would question why you're playing the game in the first place. Now, if it's a single player story narrative and you just want to get the story of the game, then yeah, play it. You know, you got easy, normal, and hard. Just play it on easy. That's fine. Don't worry about that. But you're playing a competitive game. Like, do you want to do, I don't know. I feel like there's something that you need to address psychologically if you play a game, whatever game it is, whether it's a video game or a game, a sports game, whatever. And if whoever you are, you or your team, you just win all the time. You win all the time, and you do it in dominant fashion. All the time. I won. Oh, how's it go? Oh, I won. Oh, did you win again? Yeah, of course I won. I always win. Is it fun? I don't know. Was it? I think that's why Magic the Gathering is winning or losing, for me personally, has very little to do with the fun I have in the game. I've had plenty of games of Magic the Gathering which I've absolutely smashed the opponent that were not fun because it was too easy, or because they, whatever circumstance, or their deck wasn't fun, or maybe my deck didn't come together I would have liked it to. And the opposite. I've had plenty of games of Magic the Gathering where I have lost, but they were fantastic games to play. It's what this obsession with winning is, that you're going to cheat. You're going to be scared. You're going to run away. I don't know, Ledger. It sounds like I wouldn't enjoy the game, honestly. If I was playing it with you and people we know, that sounds like it could be fun. Playing with randos, I think part of me feels it's the anonymity of it. People act and they say things, they act differently, they behave differently if they've got this shield of anonymity. I think everyone in the world should be forced to have face-to-face conversations like this. You got something to say? Say it. Joel! He's placed his bit in my hand. Thank you. Thank you, Joel. I appreciate that bit. I'm going to treasure it. I might even pass it on. How you doing, bro? Yeah, Joel, Star Road Game Cafe. He's part of our raid train today. So if you don't know Star Road Game Cafe, Joel, another superb, excellent friend of mine. Bloody love him. He's had a time of it this past year. But we all have, haven't we? Oh, 22 now. Calm yourself, Joel. But he's had some specific nonsense that's basically kept him from doing his own stream as frequently as he would like to. He's recently started to make a proper comeback, so I would personally be honoured if anybody here who doesn't know Joel, you hang around for his portion of the raid train. Time allowing, you might have time, might be too late for you, and check him out because I bloody love him. And Joel is going to be up. Not the next slot is the Gaming Avengers with Ben. I don't know if he's got Abby and Isaac with him, but Ben will be there at the very least. And then the Gaming Avengers are going to raid into Joel, Star Road Game Cafe. I'm trying to do my own maths here. Yeah, so 4 p.m. till 6 Eastern Standard Time is Joel's slot. What's that in real time? That's 9 till 11. 9 to 11. So if you're someone who is usually here for the length of my stream, you should be able to catch at least the first half of Joel's stream, and I hope you do. But no pressure. You've got, it comes with my recommendation for what it's worth. Let me catch up over here. Yeah, I'm sorry you weren't feeling very good yesterday, Maleggio. But good on you for hanging in there. Yo, Yakmo, I see you there. Yo, Mike as well. I've got 2 different chats I'm looking at. Let me focus. So if they literally kill their internet connection before they get before the loss registers, they don't take the loss and you don't get the win. The fact that people would do that, Maleggio, is jank. Oh! Dragon King Slice! Comptimus Crime. Slicing it up. Dragon King Slice. Thank you. 100 bits there. Thank you, Cop. Lovely to see you, Cop. I was by the time we got to your stream, Cop, I was around, but I was like starting to wane. I will be honest. But it was fantastic to see you, sir. Oh, Malejo, that sounds fantastic. That I don't have the game. Oh yeah, Cop's played it a lot as well, hasn't he? That sounds far more fantastic. Like, the idea of playing with randos doesn't appeal to me at all. The idea of playing a game, you, me, Coptimus, and +2. Yeah, that sounds like something I want to play. Especially if we all got a voice chat and we're trolling each other. That sounds bloody excellent. But anyway, catching up. Yeah, hang on for the whole train if you can. So yeah, just to reiterate, after me, an hour and a half from now, we'll be going to the Gaming Avengers for 2 hours, then into Joel for 2 hours, then to Tuba Swan. If you don't know Tuba Swan, my God, what are you doing with your life? A life without Tuba Swan in it? What? That's not life, folks. You know what I'm saying? You'll have to hang out and find out, won't you? Anyway, it's 2 hours with Tubes. Then we're going over to an hour and a half / 2 hours with Scotty, EBC 2021, who may be joining us on a voice call very shortly. I don't know what we're talking about, but I did open that offer to anyone because I have nothing to do here. Who finally, Scotty will then raid into Sleight of Game, who, like me, is doing a second day, 2 days in a row. So good on you, Sleight. So please hang around for as much as you can. Obviously, understand that's dependent on your time zone. That's not always possible. And yeah, get to meet the gang, the counselors, the counselors, my friends who helped me make the Conflux. Check them out. Yeah, how you doing today, Mike? You alright? Oh, you get your Xboxes in today, Mike. You and Jess got your Xboxes, have you? Yeah, easy to miss though, isn't it, Lejo? And yeah, you are an acquired taste, the best taste. Yeah, and Cop, so good to see you, sir. Always. Yeah, perfect. You know, on some level, I feel like Squidge trusts me to a degree that if I tell her that someone's a good egg, she's going to be like, excellent, I like eggs. I don't That's terrible. Oh, so it's an option to automatically disconnect you from hackers games that someone has hacked, which shouldn't even be a thing. Come on, get your servers together. But because that option's there, people can abuse that option. It sounds like nonsense to me, Maleggio. It sounds like I don't want anything to do with that game, unless it's a private game between us. You made a clip of your butt crack, Cop. Yeah, I mean, how do you feel? I mean, I'm not going to be getting my butt crack out on stream, but if somehow, yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be bothered, but then if somebody went out of their way to capture video or image of my butt crack, then you're like, oh, that's kind of strange. But then again, if you yourself have pulled out your butt crack on stream, presumably not on purpose, folks, calm down now. I mean, I guess you got to just see it as fair game. But yeah, but putting all that aside, I'm technically would be flattered if anyone had any interest in my hairy crevasse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Oh, was that interesting to you? Oh wow, that's fascinating. Your interest in that is fascinating to me. Wonderful. How you doing, Jess? Slick Mick. How's it going, bro? Cop buttmus cleavage. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, Michael. Have a look, buddy. A flaw in the stream set. Yeah, a flaw, folks. A flaw. Yeah, I know, Malaysia. I know. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's our own butt crack. It's not really something we really see. Like, and if we do, we really have to like go out of your way to see it, don't you? You got to make an effort. You got to think, I want to see that, and then otherwise you're not really seeing it. So yeah, is it like that? It could be worse. It could be worse, Cop. I don't worry yourself about it. So guys, thank you all so much for being here. Let's see what's going on. Damn. Check it out, Mike. Nice. We've got here. Excellent. I can't see what that game is there, but check. Watch Dogs Legion. I played the first Watch Dogs. It's kind of alright. Dead Rising 3, is that? That's a fun game. That's a very fun game, Mike. Cyberpunk. That's something I definitely very, very much want to play. Feel free to post this in the actual Discord if you like, Mike. You don't have to though. Assuming it's fixed on console now, I would definitely like to play Cyberpunk. Battlefield 5. I don't know. I've heard it's maybe not that the best of Battlefields. And Just Cause. Which Just Cause is that? I've played 1 and 2, and they were both pretty damn good, pretty enjoyable. I think that's 5 now. I'm not sure, but yeah, excellent. Yeah, but all that for what's the other game there, Mike? In the case without a cover, but yeah, all that for 150. That's pretty damn good there, Mike. Pretty damn good indeed, I would say so. Oh, is yours pretty good, is it, Joe? Oh, fair enough, bud. Look, I mean, we don't judge here. Whatever is important to you is important to me. Oh, yeah, sorry, Cop. I started going through the general discussion in the music. I've replied to Sween, replied to Whitney, and I replied to Joe, but I haven't replied to you yet. And of the 4 of you, definitely, Cop, we have the most correlation in musical tastes between me and Whitney, me and Sween, and me and Joho. You and me, Cop, are definitely the closest. I bet I could probably name like 50 bands, and you'd be like, yeah, I like them. Or you could, and I, But yeah. Good taste there. Yes, Cypress Hill. Yeah. Temples of Boom. Way underrated album. No one ever speaks about it for some reason. I don't really know why. Definitely excellent. Hippie, how you doing? Oh, it's Anthem, is it, Mike? Yeah. I'll probably give Anthem a skip from what I've heard of it. I've never played it, so I shouldn't judge. Doom Eternal, though. You should definitely. I've never played that one. I've only played Doom 2016. You should definitely give Doom Eternal a go, Mike. It looks fantastic. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect, Cop. The number of times me and my buddies listen to that, indulging, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, perfect for it. And it's not just, and you could definitely make an argument that Black Sunday is arguably their best album, whatever best means, but I feel Temples of Boom is way, way underrated. Oh, okay, yeah, we don't judge negatively, Cop, is what I'm saying. Yeah, if any of you are allowed to make judgments on anything, if you give it a 10 out of 10, if you give anything a perfect rating, that's a fine judgment. Otherwise, just keep it to yourself. Stolen from you 3 times? The CD? I assume you don't mean like you had it on tape or vinyl or anything. So you bought the CD, someone stole it. So you're like, Someone stole it. Someone stole Black Sunday. So you went and bought it again. And then somebody else stole it. And you're like, what? Black Sunday's been stolen from me twice. Jesus. I'm always half tempted not to buy it again in case someone steals it a third time. But there's no way someone's going to steal it a third time. But they did. Seriously. Bro. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I've had people steal stuff from me, but not really CD so much. I did own it on CD with all Cypress Hill's albums, but a while back, I think I was like just getting into like I guess iTunes and having music on the iPod, and I needed money, and I was like, I'm just gonna sell. I sold all of my CDs and all of my DVDs and all sorts of other stuff. Yeah, no, I probably didn't get as much money for the total if I'd taken the time to. It's like one of these companies that just buy all your stuff. But it saved me the hassle of trying to sell everything individually. That's true. That is true. It's definitely, as albums go, it's definitely one that, you know, if you don't own it, you're probably going to want to own it. You know what? Yes, I did, Hippie. Yes, I did. What song did I listen to? I don't even remember what song I listened to now. I'm going to have to listen to it again. I've only got a vague recollection of what it was like. Was it the music video? They're on an aeroplane? But yeah, very, very energetic. Very, you know, very interesting. Yeah, definitely Hippie. I think I'll have to re-listen. Whack some of their music in the Conflux if you haven't already. I can't keep up. Everyone's popping off on the music channels. I can't. It's like most of the channels I've not looked at yet. I say popping off. There could be like one thing posted in each of them that I just haven't haven't looked at. Yeah, was that it? I don't. So maybe I definitely the day you recommended to me, I went and had a little listen. Definitely. Have they? I'm so pleased about that, Malegio. Like I say, I've passed a few comments. I haven't really posted anything myself, but I tried to get things kicking off. We still need one volunteer. We need one volunteer to take part in the song roulette. I'm not going to try and talk anybody into it. I'm just letting you know. Sween's posted a song. Myself, Metapod, not, as in you're not what you own, as opposed to you not your average person, and Artie Flow have all listened to and passed comment on it. We need one more person to do that, and then Sween can keep the roulette rolling. But no pressure there, folks. You can't keep up with the Discord. No, neither can I, Cop. That to me suggests that it's working. Yeah, Slick Mick, there you go. All you have to do, it doesn't have to be you, Slick Mick. It could be anybody. You just listen to the song that Sweena's posted. No, you do not do that yet. All you do, you listen to her song, and then you pass comment on it. That's all you have to do. And then she will pick, it might be you, or it might be any of the other 4 people who have also passed comment. And then she picks one of us, of the people who've commented, and then we post a song. It can be Spotify, or it can be YouTube. I don't use Spotify on my PC at all. So for me, I will always post and listen to YouTube songs, you know. And then, once she's picked one of us, that person posts a song, waits for 5 comments, then that person picks a comment and forever onwards. Yeah, don't worry about it, Squidge. Coptimus is one of these people who has to click on every single notification. I don't. I can just ignore it. But to me, that means that's a good thing. You know, because it's not about any one of us. It's about the whole. You talk about, share, get involved in whatever is of interest to you. You know, ideally, I would stay on top of everything. But that's just not possible. I am going to make a point at some point, I guess, of going through and just posting something in every single channel. Just to say, look, here you go, guys. Because there's probably a couple of channels that maybe no one's actually used yet. So I've got to rectify that. Hey! And Hippie's just joined. Perfect, sir. Just got to just check the rules. And then just scroll down to the bottom and tick the box. It's... You know, everyone will be held accountable by the rules. But if you're, you know, you're a gentleman and you're very well behaved, so it's all obvious. It's all very obvious. But thank you for joining, Hippie. I appreciate that. Balthier, how are you doing, sir? Yeah. Squidge, you're exactly the same as Cop. I have to clear the red notifications where I've been mentioned or pinged. Yeah, I'll get that. I'm constantly clearing it on other servers and then going, I thought I'd muted this. I thought I'd turned off notifications like that. But the white ones literally doesn't bother me. It's curious how that works. Whereas you and Cop, you're like, oh my God. You look at our friend Mr. Wrong. He has got like over 1,000 red notifications on Discord. It's like, we doing, bro? He's like, oh, I'm just ignoring it. And Coptimus is over here having like a minor seizure thinking about it. Yeah, oh yeah, if in G-Ray's chat, that's, yeah, obviously, he doesn't want good behaviour in there, does he? Gotta keep him in line. Did anyone see the clip of Sleight of Game yesterday? Where is it? I think it's in Twitch clips. Yeah, it's yeah, it's the last post in there. Everyone can have a look at that when you get opportunity. Can I get away with playing it on stream? I don't think I can I? I don't know. But anyway, go have a look at it. Yeah, exactly, Cop. He's like, he's a maniac. He's a wild man. He's Mr. Wrong. But that game he was playing looked cool, The Forest. I do have a definite interest in games like that. Yeah, Squidge, I get it. I guess I'm kind of in between with all that. You know what, Sphinx? I never actually did the hydration, did I? I'll get too caught up here. Let me get on that. I do apologise, Sphinx. Thanks for putting up with me. Let me get on this before I acknowledge a certain avian friend who's just appeared in the chat. Bear with me. Excellent. Thank you, Sphinx. Sorry to keep you waiting so long with it. Let me just... That was an extra slug there just to apologise. You forgive me, Sphinx? So yeah, oh, thank you. I'm glad she does. She's a good one. Bio, how you doing, Bio? Welcome in, buddy. But yeah, the sneaky sneak. You see this sneaky sneak? You see this rotating fellow with his tuba? That's how he gets his name. People are like, oh, tuba swan. Is he a swan that plays a tuba? Yes. Yes, that is literally exactly what he is. He's a swan, and he has a tuba which he plays. People are like, oh, that sounds wild. Yeah, I mean, he's not that wild. he's fairly friendly. You should check him out. But let me tell you this, folks. He is on today's Conflux raid train. After me, if you put up with me for a bit longer, you get to see the Gaming Avengers. And then you get to see Joel. And then you get to see Tuba Swan. And there's, without a doubt, in this world, the entirety of the known universe and the unknown universe, the Tuba Swan is over 9,000. Flexing up there, Tubes. Let me get you on the leaderboard there. You already get you on there. You're already on there. Let me move you up. Surely still above Sween. Surely. He's not going to let that slip. Where's he at? Yep. Equal at the minute. That's your 9th flex, Tuba. Retaining your 10th position. I appreciate it greatly, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, that drinking that gallon of water just kind of trapped a bit of gas there. Anyway, let me catch up. Bio, how you doing? You're done with Dead by Daylight for a while. I think you should, Mledgio. So literally, people are literally like, it's like it reminds me, Mledgio, the people in Magic the Gathering who will just quit if they don't draw up whatever deck they've built. They don't draw the perfect starting hand. You just gotta quit. I'll quit. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's got to be perfect. Oh, in the game where I've got to run away from a killer, a psychopathic killer who's trying to kill me, and I have to run away from them while I repair some generators. In that game I've just started, there's a killer. Oh, no, I don't want to play. That's the game. But nah. I don't want to play if I'm not going to win. You're a coward. Not you, Mledgio. The people who are DCing. Cowards. Get out of here. We'll find you a better game, Mledgio. Don't worry about it. What you been reading, Balthier? What artwork you been doing? Hey, perfect, hippie. I'll say I'm a bit behind, but I'll if you tag me in it, then I'll see it. Okay, yeah, I watched Prisoner. I recognise the screen for that, the thumbnail for that. Yes, I'll try and have a listen later, bud. You got to stay ahead of Sween. Can't let Sween beat you. What's what we doing? We can't be having that. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. No worries, too. He's probably already he's got to take his doggo out. Yeah, Yakmo. Yeah, it's the problem. It's the anonymity. I was saying, Yakmo. It's of like people are just. I don't understand. It's like people claim they want to play a game, and of course you want to win. We all want to win. It's more fun to win than to lose. But without any possibility of losing, it nullifies the win. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I learned this lesson. I guess maybe some people don't get this. I learned this lesson when I was younger. Now, one video game that was very important to me growing up was Doom. Now, maybe I'll start playing that when I was a bit younger than I should have, but I did, and I don't think it affected me badly. But there's cheats for Doom. Anyone who's not aware, is God mode. You can just run around, and you're running through hell, and you got all the demons of hell attacking you, and they can't hurt you, and just mindlessly kill them. That was quite cathartic to me as a kid. But I got to a point. I was like, oh, this is not fun anymore. I've killed all the demons without any sense of danger, but it's now pointless. I need to turn the cheats off. I need to do this without cheats. And now it's I would never even dream of it. Now I'll play it on Ultra Violence, which is not the hardest difficulty. But I can't play it on any lower. Do you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I feel like some people didn't learn this lesson, Yakmo. It's some weird, like, entitled people running around in this world. But, like, they want to play the game, but they don't actually want to play the game because they only want to win without realizing that just winning, it nullifies the game. There's no longer a game. You're not playing a game then, are you? Weird. Anyway. Okay, so they level up and get points, do they, Mledjo? But then so what? They're going to cheat their way without actually playing the game to level up in the game that they never actually played and they're never going to play. Wow. Get a hobby, folks. But you're good at your bio. Excellent. Supposed to go ice skating. Damn. I'll tell. Let's talk about ice skating, folks. Old Iznib, has never been ice skating in this entire life. And I think like I said, they're somewhat different, aren't they? And I only ever put rollerblades on my feet, like once, to try them out. And yeah, no, I wasn't comfortable with that. So good on you, Bio. I don't know how I'd get on with it. I don't think I would. Drawing and reading, same as Balthea. All you drawers and readers, God, good on ya. I'm all about reading, except I don't do it anymore. And I'm not about drawing because I can't do it. But good on you guys for doing both. Yeah, exactly, cop. Yeah. Benefit of the doubt, cop. Yeah, there's no way someone would have DC'd then, like a little bitch. Yeah, they must have just had an injury or, you know, an emergency came up or, you know, yeah, they spilt their, you know, Mountain Dew all over their console or the house set on fire or something, because there's no way they would be a little bitch. Is there? No. I'm not a little bitch, so there's no way that they would. Right? Yeah, benefit of the doubt, cop. Absolutely. I'm literally the same. Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for you, Mledjo. Get out of there. Yeah, step up or step out. And don't pretend to walk if you can crawl. Yes. Yakmo. He's a gentleman of wisdom. Oh, damn. You're reading Necronomicon. Excellent, Balthea. Now, I've never read it myself, but I'm somewhat familiar with the mythos of Lovecraft. Excellent. Good choice, Balthea. Yeah, exactly, Mledjo. That's weird to me. Like I say, when I was like 9 years old playing Doom with cheats on, yeah, I did. When I completed the game, I was like, oh look, I could see the ending. I killed the big scary monsters. Yay! And I probably did it several times over. And then I was like, there's something missing here. Maybe some people don't have that experience. Yeah, maybe that's like maybe you can relate to this, Mledjo, not to pick on you. Like, because I've been there, like full-time smokers, long-time smokers, cigarette smokers, you know, before you're addicted to them, you're like, yeah, this is, oh yeah, I smoked a cigarette, this feels good, I feel good. And then when you're addicted to nicotine, you don't smoke a cigarette to feel good, you smoke a cigarette to not feel bad. I've found. So yeah, maybe it's similar that they don't, when they win, they feel nothing, but they have to cheat and win to not feel bad. Can you imagine it? Awful. Yeah. Yeah, that's tragic to me, Cop. That somebody would pretend that they're amazing than admit that they're not and just put some effort forth. Living in denial is I don't want to think about it. Exactly. So it's all relative, isn't it, Yakmo? It's what you used to. Oh, hippie. You're a fan of 12-Foot Ninja? Dude, let me tell you this. You're literally the only person in the world I've spoken to, who even knows who they are. Hippie. My God, yeah. I bloody love them. I discovered them very randomly several years ago. Kind of like long after I got out of my stage of actually finding new music, and I just fell in love with them. Now, I will say this. I'm not massively in love with and sold on the new stuff they've been putting out since the pandemic. It's the few songs I've heard are good, but they're not hitting me in the same way that their first two albums do, which are perfecto. Mr. Wrong, sorry to keep you waiting there, sir. We were just talking about you. Thank you for being part of the raid train yesterday. It was bloody lovely to see you. I hope you and Mikey enjoyed the forest. Maybe I can play with you at some point in the future. That'd be nice. We'll see if we can sort that out. Chocobo artwork, perfect. Yeah, Mledjo, it's because you're not a bitch. You take the rough with the smooth, sir. You know, I've watched you play Magic. You're like, oh, okay. You know, yeah, you quit out when you know you're finished, but you're not. You're a proper player, Mledjo. There's too many craziness around. Too many crazy kids around. Not, I'm gonna say kids. They're not talking about like an age thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Scotty is ready. Oh, I'll bring your own over in a second, Scotty. Let me just catch up on chat here. Scotty's going to hang out with us, folks. We're an hour into the stream, not done anything. So let's do another hour just hanging out with Scotty. You finished your Dr. Robotnik art piece, did you, Balthier? Excellent. Lore videos for Final Fantasy and Dragon Age. My God. It's a matter of refined taste, is Balthier. Let it not be said. See, now me and the hippie are going to have a who loves 12-Foot Ninja the most competition. I want to get more people into him or something, hippie. I don't know. I can't remember why. Did Cage ask me to send him a song or something? I sent him Coming For You. Cause I think he asked, like, what, I was wearing a t-shirt on stream and he's like, what's that t-shirt? 12-Foot Ninja. Never heard of him. I was like, listen to this song. Never heard back from him. So I don't think he liked it. I'm like, would you? Not like my number one favourite song of theirs, but I feel like it's a good representation of who they are and what they're about. And yeah, he just never replied, so I guess he wasn't feeling it. Yeah, did he? Excellent, your brother's into them as well. Excellent, Mledger. I'll try and pick some choice songs for you, Mledger, which you may have heard of. But yeah, they're like heavy alt rock, but so much more than that. Yeah, okay, I haven't listened to the whole album, hippie, so I will need to get on it. Yeah, I don't know how to explain them. Sphinx, they're Australian rock guys. They've been likened to Faith No More. That's like the closest thing you can get to, and they're not. It's like, I mean, very definitely influenced by Faith No More. Definitely. I'll drop some links in the Discord for you, Sphinx, or Hippie will. Yeah, definitely. It kind of sums them up, but obviously Cage wasn't into it. Will you, Yakmo? Excellent. I know you like some older, like, rocking stuff, don't you? I assume they would be on Spotify. Yeah, we'll get some starting place. But yeah, I think the hippie's right. It's check for a song called "Coming for You." It's like their opener on their first proper album, and it's got a hilarious video. If you can get the video, and it kind of gives you a vibe of what their potential is, what they're kind of about. Balthier pulling no punches, bad losers, and absolute scum. I mean, that sounds harsh, Balthier, but I'm inclined to agree. Yeah, one-hand killing. Such a good song. And again, hilarious video. They've got a good sense of humour, those lads, as well. Yeah, top 15 for me as well, Hippie. They are hard to describe. Me and Hippie will drop some links from in the Discord and stuff to show off. Anyway, let's get Scott in here. Scotty, let's jump in the let's jump in our where we at? Our council talk channel. That'll make sense. Whenever you're ready, sir. Dive on in there.
Hello.
Yo, Scotty! Does everybody hear young Scotty there?
What's happening?
Not much, dude. How you doing?
Oh, I'm still breathing, I think.
Yeah, that's very important. You think?
Yeah.
It's like, last time I checked.
Have you gotten a lot of snow over there across the pond?
No, dude. Where I live on the central south coast, I guess part of it's... So it's not exactly warm over here, obviously, but if there was a warmer part, it'd obviously be the southern section of the UK, which is never warm. Well, in the summer, I'm looking forward to. I think, and obviously part of it, because we're out on the coast as well. I think it snowed like once here in the past 15, 20 years, and then it never settles.
What the fuck? 15 or 20 years.
Yeah, no, I don't know what snow looks like anymore, bro. Are you snowed in at the minute?
Oh, yeah, beyond. I mean, first of all, we had a blizzard like what 3.5 weeks ago, and that dumped a good 2 feet, up to 2 feet. Like I live close, like right within a mile of Lake Erie.
Oh, okay.
And that tends to get like a little less snow than other areas, but we definitely have a lake effect snow that just plows through Cleveland almost every winter.
Oh,
and
damn.
The east side of the city just gets hammered. I mean, like when we get a foot of snow on the west side, the east side gets 2 to 3 feet. And so 3.5 weeks ago or so, we had like I probably had like 8 to 10 inches in my yard. Further south and to the east, got a good 2 feet or so, and we just cleared out all of that crap, and then when was that storm? Thursday. Yeah, because I crammed on my work, like I crammed 3 days of work into 2 on Tuesday and Wednesday, so that I could take Thursday off during that nasty blizzard, and then we got another at least 12 inches here, and then again to the south and the east, probably got another 2 to 3 feet, and it's been nasty,
bro. Yeah, take some pictures or something. So I do remember what that's like, Scotty. Where I used to live as a youngster, further up north is definitely snowed, and my previous stepdad used to live even further up north, kind of like towards the Scottish border. I remember being up there one winter, and it was like 4 feet of snow, and as a little kid, I was like, "Oh my god!" It was pretty, it's pretty amazing for like about 20 minutes when you're playing in it, and then you're like, "Oh, actually, this is." It's cold and wet. Let's go inside.
Yeah, fantastic and beautiful when you're not out in it.
Yeah, totally.
But then I drive for Uber, and it's like, trying to drive around in this crap,
Oh,
and the cities are absolutely horrendous about plowing the snow
are
efficiently
they?
and everything, and yeah, and then I'm like, Tuba was saying in the Discord, he's
Mm.
like, yeah, we got 3 feet. It was fine. We were good. I'm because he's up there in some wild land in Canada. I
Yes.
don't. I think he lives in the mountains or some
Yeah.
bullshit like that.
Canada. I don't know, wherever that place is. Yeah. The
Arcadia.
yeah, the Great White North. He's
Yeah,
living in a little pile of snow. Well, I guess he blends in being a swan. Uh,
yeah,
uh,
frozen tundra.
yeah. Sorry, I'll just catch my chat here a second. Balthier, yes. No, I mean, I'm playing Final Fantasy 11 every single day because I'm very obsessive. But no, we're just hanging out because we've got the raid train. Like yesterday, I did 2 hours just running my mouth. The punters seem to like it. So who am I to deny? We've got that is something that I will be coming back to in the future, Balthier. I'm kind of leaning towards once I've wrapped up Borderlands 3 with Stefan Murr, I may actually use Saturdays for community Final Fantasy 11 day. So I'll play it, and if anybody wants to join me, they're more than welcome to. And if anybody doesn't, I'll play it on my own. That's fine. Well, you guys, obviously. But yeah, it's going very well, bud. I've just got my Dragoon to level 75 last night, which is the max level. So I'm pretty happy about that. Yes, Yakmo, get in the Discord. Yeah. Oh, you got banned from the app altogether, Yakmo. I know you said yesterday you got banned. I thought you meant from a particular Discord, not not from all of Discord. What's she done? I don't know. Yeah, what's the weather up by you, Balthier? He's living in the middle of the country there. Yeah, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, Bio? Whereabouts are you in the country, Bio? He was actually kicked off. What did he... Can't even imagine, Scotty. What on earth did Yakmo do to get banned by Discord?
I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know about Yakmo, but I tried to create a second account, and Discord was like, "You're a criminal! Oh my god, you're trying to use the same
Oh
phone
my...
number for 2 accounts. What the hell is wrong with you?"
Dude, I've had such a pain with that. Like, it's fixed now. This was like a couple of probably about a month ago. Why was I even trying to do it? I think I was trying to set something up for Conflux. I needed to just... Essentially, I was just... For some reason, I hadn't added my phone number to my Discord account. Even though...
I do know that now it seems like they're trying to really push the factor authentication. And
Right,
I went
yeah.
ahead and downloaded the Authy app on my
Hmm.
phone because it does two-factor authentication for whatever site you put in that's applicable. So it does both Twitch and Discord for me now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's... Yeah. I don't know if I've got the same app as you. Yeah, you just literally... I've got it on my phone. You just click it. And then it's got 2 numbers. One for Twitch, one for Discord.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. But the funny thing is, I had that set up. So I had to go back and forwards with bloody Discord, being like, what? It's like... So basically, when I tried to add my phone number, it said, oh, this phone number's already used for a different account. And I was like...
Yeah.
No, it's not. I've only had one account. I'm pretty sure... Well, yeah, obviously, your phone number's not like a secret on the internet. Other companies know your phone number. You kind of got to assume your phone number is generally public information in this day and age, I feel. But I've never created another account with it. And I said to them, I was like, well, how can I not... I've used this phone number to set up two-factor authentication. So how can you not... I was like, can you not just tell it it's me? And they're like, no. I was like, yeah. I was like, get in a Discord conversation with me. I'm right here. Look up, it's me. I don't know. It was very frustrating, Sky. I was getting pissed off with that, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, it seems like some of this kind of technological internet security crap is some of it seems set up to fail from the beginning, and
Mm.
it's like you spend so much time just trying to find workarounds, or hours you can spend just trying to get it to work right or the way you would expect it to. And like I have the same kind of problem with Uber. Like my
Mm.
Uber driver app is absolutely horrendous. There has not been a day in the last 3 years that I have been driving for Uber that I have not had some kind of technological issue with the driver app. And it's like, especially, it really is uh, ironic to me because back in the day, Uber was trying to fight this notion that they don't take care of their drivers, etc. And then there was the fight for like them trying to be classified as employees.
Yeah, I've
And
heard
there was this
stuff
big
about
fight in
that.
California about that, and they made like this big stink about they weren't a company with employees, that the drivers were not employees, they were a quote technology company. And I'm like, boy, for a technology company, you sure can't technological or whatever at all. You're just
Nah.
terrible at what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah. They're like,
uh
we don't have employees. We just all we've done is made an app that we allow people to use. Oh,
yeah, and
okay,
the
that's
app
what we
is
do. But your
terrible.
app doesn't even work.
Yeah,
Idiots.
it's like, really,
Oh,
I'm trying to
Joel.
get out of it.
Yeah, no, I bet. I can't even imagine. It must be rough. But good on you for doing something you don't really want to do, just to, hang in there and do what you gotta get done, bud. I respect that. Joel, thank you for the posting the Discord link. If anyone is here is not in there, get in there. Gunga Ginga, did I get that right? Hello to you. Welcome on in, Gunga. I'll go for. Please correct me what you'd prefer. You saw the sun today, Balthier. I don't remember the last time I saw the sun. Honestly, and I kind of like that. What's your opinion? This sounds stupid topic conversation. Obviously you don't like snow, Scotty. But one of my favorite weather types is like if it's like a little bit kind of a mild winter. I just remember like some Christmas days as a child going outside, and the sun would be shining, but it would be still cold. It'd be like frosty. You could see your breath, but something about that to me. That's like my favorite weather. You got the sunshine on your face, but the air is cold. I don't know about. It's something about that. It's weird.
I'll tell you what, if it's bright sunshine out, that significantly improves my mood. And
100%.
unfortunately, here in Cleveland, the winter it's kind of very far and few in between. We'll have long periods of just nothing but constant dreary gray
Ugh.
cloud cover
Yeah.
for weeks, and then it's like we get a sunshine day, and it's like coming out of the hole with you. You're holding up your arm to shield your eyes. What year is it?
Oh, 100%. My God. Yeah. By the sounds of it, roughly, apart from our lack of snow, it sounds like we probably get very similar weather over here to you, as a rough estimate.
Pretty close, it sounds like. At least temperature wise, we're
Yeah.
it's not like it being the middle of summer in Australia right now.
Yeah. No, it's wild to me when I think of like Steph in California and Slight, how it's just like, and Yakmo, it's just sunny all the time. Just every day is just sunny. No
Yeah.
snow, no rain, no cold. It's like, oh, that. I guess you take it for granted when you're living in it all the time, but
Yeah, but then the people, then the people that run the government in California are just plumb crazy. So it's like you trade that off.
You being American would know far more about it than I would. But yeah, I have heard things. I've heard things for sure. Let's put it that way. And that speaks volumes on the situation that me, random Brit, completely uninvolved on the other side of the world, has heard some craziness that's going on. Does it get sunny and cold, Hippie? I thought it was just sunny and warm. Maybe Hippie just thinks it's cold because he's not experienced real cold. Only playing with you, sir. Yeah, Sphinx. Snowy Christmas Day. Yeah, I must have experienced one of those in my life, but I don't know. Maybe me and Scotty are just jaded. We're just like, oh, snow. Yeah, you can keep that. Send that up to the polar bears. We don't really need that down here.
Yeah.
But there is definitely a romantic notion of, white Christmas. Dreaming of a white Christmas. Something about that. But, yeah. When I meet people who are like, yeah, I like snow, they get excited that it's going to snow. I'm like, that's just frozen liquid. That's it's not good for you or anybody else. It looks nice. There's loads of things in this world that look nice. Screw snow. We don't need it anyway. So yeah, anybody, I'm sure everybody here knows this is Scotty, EBC 2021.
I am not. Don't slander me like that. What
the? This is he's the proprietor of the Enigma Blockbuster Cinema, which if you haven't seen before, you probably should. He's going to be involved in our raid train later on. So just to reiterate the schedule, as I'm just kind of, I guess I'm just the intro. I'm not really doing anything important here. Yes, we're going to, about 40 minutes from now, we're going to be heading into the Gaming Avengers, headed up by Benjamin. Probably one of the loveliest young men I know, quite frankly. I don't think you get better than Ben. Whether Abby and Isaac will be joining him, I do not know. Either way, it's going to be a good time. Who will then be raiding into Star Road Game Cafe. Joel, who will be raiding into Tuba Swan, who will then be raiding later on this evening, several hours from now, into Scotty himself. I don't know. Have you got anything particular planned for this evening, Scotty?
No, it's just flying by the seat of my ass crack. Like you were talking about butt cracks earlier.
Yeah.
I guess you probably didn't know that I just went ahead and surreptitiously captured some video of your butt crack while you were sleeping, and it's all.
Oh.
I mean, the OnlyFans is already blowing up, so. I'll give you your first royalty check there soon for that. It's going to be about 23 cents to start, I think.
Okay, that's a start. Guys, look at that. That's how good of a friend Scotty
we could have a preview on the EBC channel of the Iznibalicious butt crack. That's
please do. I mean, if it's gonna
internet,
if you estimate there's a chance that you can up that 23 cents to maybe 25.
I can't make any promises.
No,
I'll
of
try.
course, obviously, but I think it's worth giving it a go, certainly. But yeah, look, that's guys, that is the depth of my my good friend Scotty here. I didn't even have to do it. I didn't have to do anything. He got the pictures. He set it all up, and I can just sit back and relax, and he can just send me a few cents here and there. Perfect. There we go, folks. I'll have to check it out later.
But seriously, we have a great show for you tonight. So it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over in the... I was actually shocked to hear the words come out of your mouth. What is that in real time, quote unquote, real time in the UK?
I've been judged now, folks.
No. So if it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, that means it is going to be 1 a.m. in the UK when Squidge is fully up and aware. Even though she's always claiming she's an old lady and she's asleep at that time. I think she doesn't sleep at all and just says that to try to get out of shit.
Yeah, look at her. She's laughing about it.
Yeah, exactly. So, but anyway, yes, 8 p.m. we have a fantastic show. This is our third audio drama from Enigma Blockbuster Cinema, which is my company. It's called The Threat of They.
Ooh.
And it stars the Man Tinkerer, Angle Doom, and myself. Ooh. You're not going to want to miss it. 8 p.m. And like I said, that's the third audio drama. So before that, we started with the fantastic Iznib starring in The Devil's Gift back in October, and that's available on the EBC Patreon now. And we'll have far more information on that this evening, where you can figure out everything that you want. If you are a fan of Iznib, you definitely want to sign up for the EBC Patreon, it's only $2 a month, and you can hear Iznib's excellent amateur voice acting skills. I mean, like he's an amateur,
Yeah.
but he really did his due diligence in that, and I was fantastically appreciative of everything that he did for me in trying to play his role in that. And it's my creation, but they really brought it to life. Iznib, Angledoom, and Watch Whitney in The
No,
Devil's Gift.
of course, Scotty.
Yeah, McRae or Squidge, I'm gonna
Yeah,
post it. Just look in council information on the Discord. I'm not apt to put a link on Iznib's page here, so just go into the count.
Chuck it in chat now if you want, bud.
Yeah, it's fine. It's already there. Council information on the Conflux Discord. Just go up in there. It's got the link to my website. You can go in there and find all the info. And that way you can hear Iznib's fantastic voice acting skills. He really did his due diligence in bringing that to life. I was so appreciative of that. And then, of course, we had our second one in the middle of December. That was Christmas Insanity, that starred Legion Cage, Short and Sweet, and Maleggio. So those are both now available on the EBC Patreon, and we'll have far more information on that this evening. But like I said, we've put together a great show for you, and you're not going to want to miss it. But
indeed, yeah, check that out, guys. I'm excited about it. I will be there.
There's far more coming too. Like I told a couple of people this. I've got things planned out through the end of the year. The next thing I have Iznib tapped for is another audio drama that should be coming out, I think, in late July or early August.
Perfect.
We've got a big one before that, and of course I'll be announcing that tonight too.
Wonderful. So yeah, guys, be there. If it's too late, Squidge, and the fact that she refers to herself as an old lady, Scotty,
and she's younger than both of us, I think, right?
She's a whippersnapper, aren't you, Squidge? She's
like 22.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's like, hang on a minute, me and Scotty ain't old. And we're old enough to be a dad, so sit down. Shut up and sit down, young lady.
Well, yeah, no. You know what it is that we're both night owls.
Yes, this is
true.
I
mean, I typically, depending on what it is, I've worked, many first shift jobs, but I really enjoy third shift. And I haven't been able to do a third shift job in quite some time. Now I'm kind of doing second, but I switch back and forth. And Squidge is already in that same category as people who have retired, and they try to get up at like 4:30 in the morning because they think that's normal.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't get that.
I don't know.
I was literally discussing this with my brother like yesterday, the day before. I just feel more comfortable in the nighttime. Like my natural sleep habits will I will sleep through the morning, get up at some point midday or later, and then I'll just be awake all night. That feels. I know it's like because what's it called, circadian rhythm. You're not supposed to be like that. Humans not. I don't know why that works for me. But I feel better doing that. I feel weird being up in the morning. I don't. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. If I'm left if I don't have to get up for anything, I'm basically just probably going to sleep about the same time, 3 or 4 in the morning, and getting up around noon.
Yeah.
My time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, works for you. Works for me. It's just obviously everyone's different, aren't they? I guess. Yo, Red Mage! Sorry, I didn't see you sneak in there, buddy. How you doing, Red Mage? And yeah,
Red Mage, how you doing, man?
Thank you. Red Mage likes my voice acting. Balthier, you cheeky so-and-so. Did you see that? The fantastic Iznib. It's a new Iznib I don't know about. Sorry, got a hydration from Joel here. So yeah, we'll have the EBC 2021 show for a minute while I just chug this. Go, run your mouth,
Chug,
Sky. Phil.
chug, 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 chug.
It's only water,
Have you
folks.
noticed? Have you noticed when Iznib hydrates, he takes like 5 to 6 drinks from that water bottle? It's almost like he's making love to that water bottle with his mouth.
Yeah.
But more so than that, like you're doing 5 to 6 drinks from the water bottle, and that's not a normal hydration. That's you like basically watering yourself like a cactus.
Pretty much, dude. I don't know. You know me, Scotty. I'm a weirdo, but aren't we all? That's a good thing.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm not. I don't have many talents.
What's that?
That's how many times you have to refill them on the screen.
Hey, Joel wants to know how many
Joel
times
as well.
you have to yeah, he's back here. Yeah,
Did you hear that voice, folks?
mischief and
That's
chaos.
Joel.
He wants to know how many times you have to refill that water bottle in a 5-hour stream.
Only once, actually, Joel. If it's full at the beginning,
once, he said.
Especially if I have tea at the start and a cup of coffee midstream, I may not even need to refill it. Honestly, because it's 40 ounces, so you know it lasts. But if I do, it's just once. Even with my sucking down of it, so to speak.
Now Joel's squirting in the chat. You're making a mess of the place, man. Get him up.
Oh, jeez, he's getting excited.
Can't take you anywhere.
He doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. This is Joel. It doesn't take much, does it? He's bless him.
Squidge, bless you for signing up for the Patreon. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, bless you.
At least now you don't have to you don't have to miss a lot of the content. You can go in there. See that this is why I set this up in the first place, is because Twitch kind of really pissed me off with the way they responded to the hate raids and the bot attacks and all this other crap. So I said, you know what? I don't want to support Twitch by giving them half of the subscription fee for people that are trying to support my channel. So I went in and just made my own Patreon. And the nice thing what I wanted to do as a a debt of gratitude for anybody that does want to support my channel is I've got that $2 level there. That's cheaper than the Twitch subscription fee, and for that you get access to my entire video on demand archive going all the way back to I think it was June last year. And so you may have to wait a little bit, like typically the audio dramas aren't going to be available for 30 days, but then for that very small level you can go in there and listen to any of them after time.
Exactly, and they're always going to be there. Which, looking at it like that, your subscribing to your Patreon will actually be more valuable as time goes on because there'll be more there.
And ad free, I would add, because if you have anything like archived on Twitch, if I go back there and watch a video on demand, they're still doing roll ads, and I think it's like every 20 or minutes or so they're putting in a minute worth of ads when you're watching a video on demand. And the same thing with YouTube, they'll do that too. So I tried to avoid both of them, and I found a site called Vidyard that allows you to do unlimited bandwidth, unlimited amount of content and uploads, and no commercials.
Okay, then you just drop a link to that.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's the way I set up my video on demand archive, is just it's an individual link to take you to that section of my Vidyard account, and then you can view the content ad free. And that I thought was like the best way to try to not only thank anybody that wants to support my channel through that method, but also to archive programs over the long term. Like I know you've been using YouTube this entire time, and you've got everything set up there, and it's a lot too, especially when I know you said you were doing like 80 hours a week or something, or a month.
I guess I'm probably averaging out 80 hours a month on my current
20,
schedule. Yeah,
20 to 25 a week.
yeah, yeah. It soon adds up.
But yeah, I just Twitch still irritates me. I know a good majority of that is over, but it wasn't Twitch that really did anything. All they did was change a few of the security settings
Hmm.
that you could go in there and tweak, such as like requiring the chatters have a phone number confirmed,
Yeah,
or
yeah. They didn't actually do
email, or
anything in terms of solving the hate rate. They just kind of, well, at least that they told us about. They just kind of slid off the radar a bit. But Sphinx, thank you so much for being here, my dear. You go take care of yourself. If you're still there, I do apologise if you would head off, but it's always a
sorry,
pleasure
I was
to have you.
yakking.
No, that's
Take
all
care,
right.
Sphinx.
I'm not gonna not gonna interrupt you there. Yeah, Scotty is a man of the people. Not like that slime puddle that is claims to be his brother. That's Maleggio, not me. Yeah, no, it's weird what went on with all that, Scotty. It was like a big deal, and then it kind of just fizzled out.
It went away because, from what I could tell, people that are developers of things like bots and plugins and things like that came up with better tools than Twitch did to assist streamers in protecting themselves.
Yeah.
Which all that means to me is that Twitch didn't do their job in protecting streamers at all.
It's not exactly what's the word? It's not. There's a term for it. It's it doesn't give you much faith, does it? When people who don't work for the company are doing a better job than the company themselves.
Exactly.
You're like, what's going on over there? Come on, folks. I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. I'm not very technically minded, but I don't know. I feel like if a third party can fix the problem, surely that third party should be working for the company. You know, get them in there, give them a job. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. You see what I'm saying?
Or something. I mean, it really depends on like who's pulling the strings on that. Like I remember seeing the news article that Twitch was going to sue two individuals that were supposedly behind the majority of the hate raids. And I didn't catch what happened with all of that. But I remember thinking at the time, what if it's just not those two individuals? What if it's a whole group of people, or if it's like separate groups of people that aren't actually working in tandem?
Yeah.
Do you honestly think taking two guys to court is really going to solve this thing? And again, I don't know. Maybe that was it. Maybe it was just those two guys they took to court that was behind everything, and that settled it. But
yeah, it's so hard to know for sure being on the outside. But to follow on to your point of that, yeah, no, even aside from the hate raids, I think it's definitely a good idea, and I'm personally thinking about myself setting something like Patreon up. I don't know what other alternatives are, just to at least offer anybody who does want to support yourself or myself or us collectively another option, another avenue to do that, because if somebody subs to me, and I know you specifically tell people not to sub to you, don't you? But if someone subs to me, they're paying $4, of which I get 2, and then they get a bunch. They get ad-free viewing, and then they get a bunch of emotes. Essentially, is what it boils down to. Now, if I had a $3 Patreon, they pay less, and I get more. So it's win-win for both parties. Now, obviously, the downside of that is they don't get the sub badges, and it's and the emotes and all that.
It definitely is a trade-off, because especially in this Twitch culture, where there's some people, some streamers, some viewers that eat, breathe, and live Twitch streams. Okay,
Yes, they want
so
the
you want,
emotes. Yeah.
yeah, they want the emotes, they want the ad-free viewing, they want whatever else is going to come with that. Even as little as getting, an extra 2% on your, or is it 20% on your channel points for
Yeah.
having a subscription. All of those benefits, and I get that. And I said right off the bat, I understand that my solution is not necessarily the solution for other streamers
No.
because, especially if you don't want to try to go through the whole thing of setting up a separate Patreon or any of that stuff. That this is the way that you earn your living, so to speak. And
Yeah.
it's like, I perfectly understand people that just want to keep it like that. But I also felt it was kind of interesting, maybe from a how do we say financial perspective, Twitch taking 50% of the subscription fee versus on Patreon it's right around like 15 to 20% just for a
Yeah.
transaction fee. Um, you know, yeah, I can't recommend that, a streamer actually go to the lengths that I did. But I
Yeah.
also, like I said, I was just kind of royally pissed off with the way they handled things. So it's
Yeah,
just me
no,
and my personal
totally, dude.
vendetta.
But no, it's definitely. I think it's worth setting up to just give your viewers and supporters the option. Now, if I have, just because like they might, someone may, like you say, be invested in Twitch and want to have those emotes and stuff, and then somebody, I'm
Right.
sure there's at least one or two people who have subbed to me or gift subs in my channel. They're not doing it. They don't care about the emotes. They just want to support me. So if they do, if that is the main reason for doing it, why not set up a better avenue that's going to benefit them more and benefit me more? It just kind of makes sense. Josham, hello there, Josham. What is Hesky, and why is it hungry? Please tell us. I'd like to know. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but I'm very happy to find out. So yeah, I think there's definitely a benefit for us all to kind of think along those lines, at least, Sky. Or maybe there's a future on Twitch where Twitch could do a bit more to, benefit people who are, because without the streamers, Twitch ain't got anything. Without us on their platform, they ain't got anything, have they? Do you know what I mean? They've got this infrastructure. They need us to use it to generate interest in what we are doing and who we are. That bring, because I assume, well, I guess I wouldn't like to speculate what their income, how it's divided up, but I get the impression with the strong push from Twitch on ads, all the ads all the time. I would imagine that's a large proportion of their revenue, even if it's not a large proportion of ours. But, oh, Mirage. Sorry, Mirage. I did see you earlier, buddy. I saw you say hello. I was obviously getting distracted by something. I do apologise for that, Mirage. Thank you for joining the Conflux. Pleasure to have you there. If there's anything I can ever do for you, Mirage, you let me know. It feels a bit like that, doesn't it, Akuma? You get paid each month regardless of the amount. Is that right, Squidge? Okay, so even if it's a couple of quid, they still give you a payout. Yeah, you have to wait for that and I've often wondered about that $100 payout on Twitch. Imagine if you were like a small streamer, you just get affiliate, and you're good, excellent, but you don't get too much in the way of financial support. It could take you months or even a year or more to get your first payout.
Well, yeah, I can tell you from firsthand experience that I started back in actually April of last year, and I still have not reached the first 100. Now that's because of my way of doing things, and I asking people to not subscribe, and I'm just basically getting little bits of ad money here and there.
It's slowly building up,
and it's like $85 right now or something. So maybe I'll get that in June this year. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe, Sky.
But yeah, Patreon. Patreon, what they do is when you first sign up, they charge you the fee for whatever tier you're doing.
Mm.
Then they charge you every month on the first of the month,
Mm.
regardless. Everybody is then charged again on the first of the month every month that you want to continue your support.
Right.
And I can go in there as the owner of the account and pay that out anytime I wish.
Oh,
Now
okay.
there's I think a small little 50 cents fee or something whenever I decide to do that.
Okay, so there is some
So
benefit to not doing it every single month, but it
yeah, so
depends
I
if you need the money, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, and that's really the way I looked at it, is that maybe that could be like my slush fund, my emergency
Yeah.
fund,
Just
for a
leave it.
rainy day or
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever. I've
Totally.
got some kind of thing going on, I can cash that out real quick.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I kind of look at PayPal like that. Like you chucked very kindly $10 to me like a couple of weeks ago, didn't you, on PayPal? Like I've not withdrawn that. That's just still sat there because I see it
Right.
as I don't want to be going into PayPal every time I get a couple of dollars just to withdraw it for them to be like, oh, slap a fee on this. It's like I don't desperately need that $10 right this moment. So it's better to just leave it there until I do, you know. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Mirage. They do need us. It's oh, bless you. Modding a subathon. Well, yeah, you take care of your mod duties first, my friend. But thank you for being here. And yeah, check out the rest of the peeps on the raid train, Mirage. Obviously, focus on your modding duties primarily. But yeah, no, what I was saying about the payout is, here's the thing, Scotty. If, say, you've got a small streamer, and, you know, because a lot of us who've got into Twitch, I wonder, for all the streamers that start streaming, what the average length of time from start to I'm quitting doing this because I feel it's not really working, what the average length of time is. I would imagine it's probably less time than we have all been doing it now. That's what I reckon. I could be wrong. So my thought is, what about those streamers who do get affiliate, do get a bit of money, they just never reach their first payout? That's free money that Twitch has made, which they have a legal obligation to pay out if that streamer ever returns and gets an extra, say, $20. If not, that's just $80 Twitch has sat on, and which then they never have to pay out, on top of everything else they do.
Worse than that, I remember reading a couple of articles when researching the whole raid trains or the hate raid stuff, that there was a few people that wanted to end their affiliate status. Like,
Okay.
you come into Twitch and it says, okay, you got to meet these metrics, then you can become an affiliate and start earning money, subscriptions and ad and whatever else. So these people, that's how they responded to it, was they decided to end their affiliation with Twitch, which you can do. It's in the legal terms and all of that you agree to. And just they didn't want to earn money on the Twitch platform in that way anymore.
Yeah.
And come to find out that it was this long, hard, drawn-out process to get the payout that was still owed to them, that was sub $100. Like 6 months worth of communication back and forth, fighting with Twitch just to get that payout after they ended their affiliation.
Yeah, that sounds like an absolute pain. Oh my God. I mean, at least they honoured it, but they're not going to make it easy because they don't. They want people to give up.
They want you to, yeah, exactly.
Terrible. And it is. I wonder. I guess their argument would be, well, it has to be a certain amount because they technically have fees on their end with their bank or whatever, so they set this amount. But the fact that it's $100, that's a very specific round number. It's clearly entirely arbitrary. It could be. That suggests to me it could be any amount. They've just chosen $100 because they feel it's not too much that people wouldn't try and go for it, but it's not so little that it feels like they're nickel and diming it. It's like, how much would it hurt Twitter's revenue if they set that threshold down to $50 or $30? You see what I mean? I don't know, because I'm not like
you know
I'm not. I don't know about money, John.
It kind of reminds me of this thing that I became aware of back in, I want to say, 2005 or 2004, and that was they wanted you to go onto their website and watch videos and do surveys and stuff like that, and they would give you a little bit of cash for each one, and it would build
Okay.
up, right? So let's say you watch this commercial and they give you 20 cents, okay? And the point was they wanted to get like consumer feedback and all sorts of stuff like that on doing better advertising or surveys on
Yeah.
companies, all sorts of stuff like that, right? Then the same thing, they would pay you out when you reach $100. But then I realized after a while that it just wasn't worth my time, because I was sitting there and maybe doing an hour's worth of work and getting $2,
Yeah, of
and
course.
would have to wait 6 months to actually get my payout. That's what Twitch reminds me of now.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, because initially with something like that, you're like, oh, I've just got to fill in a survey. I've just got to click some stuff. Oh, I've got to watch a 40-second ad. That's easy. That's not even work, is it? But like you say, when you work out the actual ratio of time spent to the actual amount you're paying, hang on, this isn't even minimum wage.
or even just like Twitch maybe banking on that some streamers are going to get affiliate status and maybe never spend enough time to get up to $100 or not continue building it, and maybe they give up. Let's say it's 6 to 8 months before you're going to get your first payout because you're still building your channel during that time.
Yeah.
And you get tired of it and you decide that streaming isn't for you, or maybe you get busy with something else in your life. All that money that you've supposedly built up doesn't exist because it's not $100 yet, and Twitch just isn't going to give it to you.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Squid suggested something which is pretty cool. If they just like had a day of the month, whether like it's a Patreon, the first, and everyone just gets a payout on that, whether it's $1 or $1,000. That's payday. Everyone gets it. That would be fair. That would be reasonable. Or even if they had a half measure there, Squidge, where they still had the $100 threshold, but they said if you don't meet that after say 3 months, you get a payout anyway, regardless of what it is. So then you're not just sat in limbo forever. That could be at least a half measure, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
I don't think Twitch gives a shit. So
well, yeah, there you go. There's Scotty speaking his mind. If so let me just here we go. There we go. That's the link to Scotty's channel there, folks. Go. Anybody who's not following Scotty, if this is the first time you've heard his voice, I hope you've liked his voice. I like his voice.
This is the first time I've heard my voice.
Excellent. And give him a little follow. He's definitely somebody. He's a good friend of mine, and he's helped out a lot with the Conflux, and he's doing things on Twitch that most other people are not. So if for no other reason than that, go give him a little look. And he's a friendly, smart guy as well. So if you go talk to him, he will talk back to you, and he'll give you some of his ideas and thoughts on things.
I'm not nearly as social as maybe Iznib is or some others in our community. So there's oftentimes that I kind of like hang back, and in fact, I would even go as far as to say that in a lot of instances, I'm very antisocial. It really depends on who I'm interacting with. But I will also extend the same kind of invitation that Iznib has. If you have some kind of issue, feel free to message me. I may not be able to respond immediately, or I may not be able to help you with your problem, but I certainly would be willing to listen and offer any advice or help that I can. So just send a message to me on Discord through the Conflux, and I'll be happy to at least give you my 2 cents.
Perfect. And that, folks, Scotty summed up the spirit of the Conflux there. You know, we're all different people. We all have different schedules. We all have different responsibilities. But between us, we can offer some kind of support, you know, more with practical things, or just, you know, all just, I want to say spiritual, almost. Not your priest. Not yet. But, you know, just kind of be there for each other. Do you know what I mean? I won't call out any names, but you know, I know certain viewers of mine who, you know, struggled and have gone through hard times, and I can't practically fix the problem for them, but they tell me that just having me there to vent to listen to the problem helps immeasurably. So I'm like, well, if that's all I have to do, of course I'm going to do that, because that's what, you know, that's what we should do, I feel, you know. And that is what I definitely wanted the Conflux to be about community. So that's we'll do our best we can. We'll do it, and that, yeah, same for me. You all know that. Message me anytime about anything. We'll do what we can. That's from a ledger I got here. It's already hard for a small stream to build an audience because of the ad setup. Indeed, if you get rated in someone with 2 viewers that you aren't sub to, you get hit by ads often, and they say, "Screw it, I don't know this person. I'm gonna leave and watch my friend." Yeah, I mean, I feel people do that anyway, Ledjo. And it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? You might get raided into a new person. You know, okay, this person's kind of cool. But my buddy over there, who I know I definitely like and do want to go and see their stream, you know, we could have a whole conversation, podcast-like discussion, just aside from the whole entirety of Twitch, but just on the idea of raids. You know, should you do them? Short answer, yes. But how, you know, who do they benefit? How do they benefit people? And who should you raid? And what should be like the philosophy of raiding? We don't have time for that today, unfortunately. We've got 5 minutes before we need to head over to the Gaming Avengers. Folks, do you know the Gaming Avengers? If you don't, hang around and you'll get to meet them. At least Benjamin, like I say. So the Gaming Avengers are headed up by their leader, Ben. He's a mod for me. If you see the Gaming Avengers in my chat, that's Ben. He's here almost every stream. And he is joined by his good friends Abby and Isaac, more often than not. But Ben will be there for certain. They are collectively, they are the Gaming Avengers. And you should definitely check them out. They're bloody lovely. We're going to go see them in a few minutes. Kitty, how you doing, Kitty? No, we are in the middle, Kitty, of the second part of the Conflux's very first raid train. If you're not a member of the Conflux, Kitty, you should be. Or not, if you don't want to. Let me just drop a link. If there's anybody here who has not joined us in the Conflux, feel free. Yes, Kitty, I know what you're thinking. You're like, another Discord server. But have a little look. We will not be offended if you join and decide to leave. We'd prefer that, because at least you're giving it a fair shake. We've spent a long time collectively building the Conflux to help all streamers. You know, in one way or another, just be there for each other. Be in one place. It makes things easier. That's the idea. Well, there you go. Have a little look if you like. Terrible timing, Squidge. Well, I will tell Ben that you had to get food. That food is more important than Ben.
Squidge.
I know.
How dare you?
How could she do? I'm playing with you, Squidge. You leave the laptop open on Twitch. Well, thank you. I'll let him know you did that. Oh yeah, we never got around to looking at Five Guys. Quickly, yeah. What's your opinion on Five Guys, Scotty? Is it good?
Oh, the burger chain.
Yeah.
You know, especially on the keto diet.
It's a bit tricky.
Meat and cheese and
yeah,
maybe
that's
a little
good.
bit of vegetables. as far as the burgers go, like I find it absolutely hilarious that you walk into the place and the first thing that you're hit with is a whole bunch of like panels on the wall talking about how great they are,
Really?
like reviews from other cities and
Oh,
things like that.
that seems
If
weird.
you've never been in one, yeah, I've seen a lot of that, and it's nice setup. Like they at least the ones that I've been in that are here in Cleveland. They have like this line of boxes of potatoes that are the potatoes that they actually use to create to make their fries,
Oh, okay.
and
That's pretty cool.
and they also have like this open box of whole peanuts in shell, and like that's your snacking item. You can grab a cup of peanuts and sit there and crack them open and eat them while you're waiting for your food or whatever.
Oh, wow. That's pretty
uh,
cool. I like that.
yeah, so I do like that aspect of it. And then as far as the food itself, the burgers to me are kind of on the small side for the price
Hmm.
you pay for them,
Right.
but they are decently uh, tasty.
The fairly high quality, but you just feel they're
Yes,
slightly overpriced.
slightly overpriced, smaller than I would hope. Like
Yeah.
I'm like a big quarter pounder or double
Oh,
quarter
yeah.
pounder kind of burger guy.
Yeah.
I love a big
Or
burger.
or two, depending.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally do. Yeah, I'm the same.
And then especially on keto, I'm not eating the bread and
No.
maybe some of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
other
So there's
toppings.
less
So
mass and
right, so
calories
I'll
there anyway.
actually sit there and eat two double quarter pounders,
Yeah,
just the
hell
meat
yeah.
and the cheese.
Yeah. Excellent.
But yeah, at least for that, the price they charge, to me the portions are kind of small, but
Yeah.
they are good quality portion or taste and ingredients. And I do also like the fact that you can basically add whatever toppings you want for free. That's included in the price.
That's pretty
And then the
cool.
fries, because I've never met a spud I didn't like either.
No, of
And
course.
they do have
Obviously.
really good hand cut fresh fries. And the thing I really love about that is they always give you extra fries. You
Oh,
buy
right.
you buy like a container, a box of fries, and then they purposefully will go in there and scoop a few more fries into a pan and then dump that in the bag. So there are all these loose fries extra sitting down in the
Excellent.
bottom of the bag.
I love that.
So experience 9, food quality 9. What you get for the
Value.
cost, maybe value maybe a 6 to 7.
Right.
But overall, generally they're good,
You're gonna
and
have a good time if you go there.
yeah,
But
and
maybe.
especially when I'm not on the diet.
Yeah, of course, of course. And maybe, but possibly not the number one place you would immediately wish you could go to.
I don't know. Yeah, definitely, I would say in like the top 5
Excellent. Yeah,
for burger
I
joints.
just heard people say the name. I don't know anything about it. I just heard the name, and then Squidge earlier on her stream, she said, "Oh, I'm going to Five Guys," and I was like, I had no idea they existed over here. Apparently, they
Yeah.
do. Very, very few of them in very
You
certain
gotta
special
find
places.
one near you.
Yeah, dude, I need to take. Mur finds this hilarious. And so does Steph. I need to take a boat to get to the nearest McDonald's. Of all,
How?
yeah, no, yeah. That's a
Are
that's
you-
a
are
story.
you-
Brother.
Is your house surrounded by a moat?
No, a very large one. No, the town I live in is essentially a peninsula, a very large peninsula, and the nearest city is a short distance over the water at the end of the peninsula. In essence,
Yeah, he's
Now, you
probably
could-
got like
go-
alligators swimming in the
No,
moat.
no, I mean maybe a hypodermic needles floating around or something. Dead seagulls, I don't know, jungle of that. Plastic carrier bags. Nothing dangerous. Well, relatively speaking. But yeah, if you head in the other direction onto the land, you get to another McDonald's, but it's actually technically more distance. So they find it hilarious. So you have to go by boat to
Exactly, Malegio. No McDonald's is worth a boat ride.
No, exactly. I literally have not eaten McDonald's in 10, maybe 15 years. Not for that reason specifically, just, it's kind of good, but also, I'm definitely not taking a boat ride to get it. If you know what I'm saying. Anyway, sorry, let me just quickly catch up on chat here, and we will head out. Julia's headed off to get tea. But, oh no, you're back now with, give me a hydrate. I'll skip the hydrate, actually, Julia. We need to raid out right about now. Going to see the Gaming Avengers. So I'll give you your points back. Don't worry about that. Holy, how you doing? Yeah, why is it called Five Guys? Is it just 5 dudes who made the company? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's trying to sound cool. Okay. Yeah, no, that's true. Sea air will definitely give you an appetite, but I feel the thing for me, Akuma, is the only time I'm not hungry is immediately after I've just eaten a lot, and then a short time later I'm hungry again. So you know, it doesn't make too much difference. Anyway, let's get this raid on the go to the Gaming Avengers. Guys, thank you. Well, Scotty, thank you so much for hanging out, coming on the stream.
My absolute pleasure, man. I'll have to bring you McDonald's next time I see you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You got my address now, haven't you? So you can
somewhere laying around here.
You can just send it over to me. So I just get the and then Avengers to get that right. Well, there we go. So thank you everyone else who's been here at the start of part 2 of the Conflux's raid train. We are now going to head over and see Ben and the Gaming Avengers. It looks like they're playing some Zelda. So, who doesn't like Zelda? After that will be heading on over to Star Road Game Cafe, Joel, then on to Tuba Swan, then back on over to Scotty, who's here right now. So hopefully you're around for that. And then to finish off the evening, Scotty will be raiding into Sleight of Game. So please stick around, folks. Until the meantime, I personally will be back on, I guess, Wednesday. But I am going to be around on the Discord. So you can message me about anything. And put privately in a DM if you want. Or you can just get it on any of our many, many channels that are in the Conflux. So thank you all for being here. Let us go. Yes, fasten your seatbelts and brace for a raid. Yeah, we know who says that. Fasten your seatbelts and brace for a raid. That's how he does it. It works. He said he
maybe Slight is actually an airline pilot.
He does it so well. I do wonder, Scotty. And if anyone's not seen Slight's from his stream yesterday of part of the raid train, his kind of movie guy voice. Anyway, the raid is going. I'll see you on the flip side, guys. See you soon. There we go. Let's kill the stream. We're gone. Perfect.